Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive in and see what your angels and your spirit guides have to say. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also your totem animals for this time. If you come across these animals in the wild or you come across an image of these animals, this is your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message, Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the scarab beetle spirit, which says magic works through you. And we have the beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. So the magic works through you as you are laying a solid foundation for what you want in your life and what you desire for yourself. Now for your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay, this one right here. Yeah, that feels right. Show me clearly. All right. So you have clarity and inner strength. It is the clarity to have the clarity of your inner strength and the clarity to have that inner strength that is moving you forward. It's kind of like the clarity of things that it's letting you know, Scorpio, that you're stronger than you think you are, because you're going to be looking at things at certain points and being like, oh my gosh, I'm not that strong. That's what you're going to be thinking to yourself. Like, I'm not that strong. I can't handle that. I don't know. And there's going to be this moment of clarity or this sense of kind of like a light bulb coming on. And you're like, oh, wow, I'm stronger than I think I am. And you start to see the reasons and the ways that you are stronger than you think you are. And the narrative that you've been telling yourself, it starts to change. And that's a powerful shift that you're going through. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the Five of Wands. This is very much a Five of Wands time. It's been coming up time and time again. So be very mindful of this energy. It's out there a lot. It's kind of like very negative, very chaotic, very angry, hurtful energy that can just suck you into it. So just be mindful of this, because it's not nice. You are crowned by the horned god, which is the Emperor. This is an Aries time frame, March 21st to April 19th. The Three of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Wands, which is a fire sign energy in Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. So strong Aries presence here. Nine of Swords, yeah. Page of Cups, which is you. You are definitely a student. Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. You go from being a page to being a defender, but you're crowned with this constant learning, this constant kind of claiming of power. And that's going to be a very consistent and very powerful theme for you during this time. You have the scarab beetle right here. It's like, remember this magic. It says magic works through you. There's magic with you. There's also a sacredness. Scarab beetles back in ancient Egypt were astoundingly sacred. So here you are looking at things and you're seeing a sacred truth. And you might sit there and be like, I don't understand why I'm drawn to this. I don't understand what exactly is going on here, what I want. There's like a mystery to things right now. There's kind of like a disconnect. Yeah, where you're looking at things and you're like, I don't know why. I don't know. And it can lead to a bit of frustration, but it's also going to lead to an empowerment that moves you forward. And as you're looking at things, you start to see that magic works through you. And this, for me, the way I see magic is it can be conjuring magic. Yes, if that's what you're into, that's absolutely cool. But for me, it is the Godhead that lives within man. It's Brahma saying, I will hide the God's head within man because that is the one place he will not look for it. And it's turning inward and it's saying, wow, I have a wealth of potential. I have a wealth of possibilities that I never tapped into. And I'm changing that narrative. I'm claiming that power. I'm claiming that inner strength. And that's you laying a solid foundation for yourself. That's you sitting there and saying, you know what, no more. No more am I going to be at the whim of others, emotionally, personally, spiritually, prosperously. I am claiming back my power. I am laying that foundation, and I am taking control of what is rightfully mine. And as you do so, you have clarity that comes. And this is the opening of the third eye chakra. This is seeing things so much more clearly, so much more powerfully than you have before, which is going to be overwhelming. You're going to sit there and you're going to look at it and you're going to be like, oh man, what the heck is going on here? Why am I seeing it this way? I thought this was fine. I thought I was cool with this. Or I thought, this was working towards an end goal that was something that I wanted. And now you're seeing with clarity, it's like, man, am I where I want to be? Because you have the repeat of the number 9, you're very close to a conclusion. A conclusion is almost within reach. And as you're looking at this, it's like this release of this negative energy, this hurt, this pain, this chaos. Okay? It leads you to the love, the light, the joy that you want to move forward in, Scorpio. And the inner strength that you are embracing, the inner strength that you are calling upon. It's like, yes, this is me. This is me. Because there's a corruption at the heart of things, and you're like, no man, I'm not doing this. I'm not. Because here, this is an inverted pentacle, so it's corrupt magic. So with the magic works through you, the magic working through you, there's corruption here. Other people's agenda, other people's desires, you sit there and there is the sense of looking at the corruption, looking at the chaos within yourself, within others, and saying, I'm not playing this game anymore. Because you have the page of Athmates. Now, you can have an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius, that you're not really meshing with very well right at this time. But I really do see this as your mind and your heart starting to work as one. And you're becoming a student of this. And you're looking at the chaos that everybody else is so willing to jump into and say, this is my truth. And you're saying, no, it's just not. It's not my truth. It's not my power. It's not my purpose. It's not where I stand. And I am being a student of my wisdom, of my light, of my greatness, of my glory. And that's it. That's it. I'm claiming my life. I'm claiming my power. And I mean, it gives you a headache almost at times because I can feel it right over my eyebrows. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like right behind my eyebrows. It's like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And it's like a stress headache. I believe that's a stress headache. What's going on? What do I want? What do I need? And so for you, Scorpio, you're going to be seeing things. You're going to be like, oh man, okay, I get it. I see it clearly. I understand. And it might not be as clear as you want to see it. Yeah, because once I addressed that anxiety, that pain went away. It's like you need to address it and you need to look at passionately, intuitively, what are you moving towards? What road are you walking down? Because the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups, they're guiding you. I mean, you are represented by the Page of Cups in the Minor Arcana, by the Death card in the Major Arcana. You're being a student of your heart. But as emotional beings, we need to be students and learners and teachers from our hearts. We cannot underestimate and undervalue the power of our emotional selves. And as we embrace our hearts, we need to see the way that our hearts affect our minds. How do our emotions affect our thoughts? And why do our emotions affect our thoughts? Are we trying to be simply logical? And is that moving us from our truth? Or are we being simply emotional? And is that moving us from our truth? It's having that balance. It's checking in with yourself. It's saying emotionally, where do I want to be? And what do I need? Because as you see this power, and as this clarity, this light, this understanding comes to you, there's a sense of claiming a throne, of seeing your godliness, and saying, this is my greatest gift. And seeing that you are the ruler of your destiny, yourself, your power, your purpose, your truth. And it can either be being the tyrannical ruler or the benevolent ruler. We all have that choice. And at times, we're both. And here, with the Page of Cups, it's like, what do I love? What do I want? What do I need? As I move towards this truth, towards the claiming of this power, towards the grace of this glory, that is me. What type of ruler will I be over my own life? What is my heart teaching me? Because so often we devalue our heart self. We do. And with the Seven of Swords, you're done with the lies. You're done with the sneaking. You're done with the tricksterness of people. It can be the tricksterness within ourselves. You know, the fact that we tend to sell ourselves pretty little lies to make things better. And it's like, no. You might actually find, Scorpio, that you are astoundingly honest and astoundingly blunt with things. There's also a strong connection right here, right now, with a Cancer energy. This is also a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. I don't know why that's coming up, but just be mindful of it. All right? Here with the Seven of Swords, it's like, I see the truth of me, and I will not be held back. Let me look at this just a little bit closer. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's it. There's something here where it's like, I am bringing a beautiful gift, and I am going to take that gift, and it is going to be my prosperity. And it is not what other people think it should be or may be, but it is what my soul knows that it is. And it's moving away from the lies, the doubts, the fears of others into the truth of yourself. And it has you moving forward as the Knight of Cups. It's like celebrating, holding up, rejoicing in this beauty, this power, this understanding, this grace. And as you do so, you see yourself powerfully, purposefully, truthfully, as you want to be. And you see yourself moving forward in this love. You have here the repeat of pages, the repeat of knights. So and the repeat of the number 9. So, and the repeat of the number 4. No, that's 5. Okay, so not the repeat of number 4. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, you have 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's why I was being drawn to this. Because you're going to see here, just for a moment getting off sequence, you're going to see here that as you're moving forward, as you start to see your horizons come, there's a power to you. There's a power to you. And the energy of the world right now, that is a lot, okay? It is just a lot. It is going to try and bring you towards chaos. Your goal as you broaden your horizons, as you move forward, is to move towards love, is to move towards peace and glory and power of the heart and of your truth. Because as you do so, what you're seeing here is a moving forward of your passion. What you see here is a taking care of yourself, the sacredness of your soul, the sacredness of the body, the sacredness of life itself as you're moving forward. And you're like, yes, this is me. This is where I stand, and this is what I stand for. And the sacredness of life, it's just like the beauty of it all. Like when you see a bird singing, and when you hear a bird singing, and when you watch, I'm just seeing birds, like flight and freedom and power and beauty. It moves you, and it lets you see things. It lets you start to study. It lets you start to unfold things. And it's like, oh, wow, I don't need to be afraid. I don't need to have my sleep robbed. I don't need to worry late into the night about things, because I am moving forward in my passion, in my understanding, in my knowledge. With the Knight of Wands, it's like I am moving towards this grace, towards this beauty, towards this truth. And I've worked hard to create it. And there have been times when I've doubted it, where I've doubted how I will move forward, where I will be, what I desire, what I want. And as you're moving forward, I mean, it could be a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, strong, again, Aries presence that has made you doubt. It can be a very strong masculine figure within your life that might have set up unrealistic expectations or scarred you in some way, and you're moving away from it. There is also a sense of the strong masculine presence being a part of you. It's kind of like a warrior standing over you, saying, I am defending, I am guiding, and I am moving forward. And as you do so, you claim the power of your mind. You claim the power of yourself, and you move forward in your soul's truth, in your soul's grace. And there's worry. It's like, man, will this ever end? Worry, doubts, fears, apprehension, heartbreaks, pains, disappointments. And it's like, it's enough. It's enough. I'm done with the worry. I'm done with the fear. I will be living my life. And it can be that you're working so hard towards something here, Scorpio, where it's just like, how do I move forward? How do I juggle it all? Where do I stand? And with the Nine of Swords, it's like, okay, be really open and honest with yourself. It's like, okay, I get it. I see it. I see my fears. I see my anger. I see my resentment. I see it. And because I see it, I claim power over it. It does not claim power over me. And you'll see that kind of power struggle right here between the chaos and your personal glory. It's like, okay, I see it. I see you. I understand you. I understand the shadow self and the self that is seen during the day. I see it. I understand. I understand that there can be darkness that can be walked down relatively easily. Slippery slopes. And here, it's like, I see that. I see that in the world at large. I see that in each individual person, how we can boil ourselves down and make us either tyrants or benevolent rulers. Tyrants or heroes, either or. And it's like, I see it. And because you're going to see it, Scorpio, because you walk between the shadows, that's why you're the Death card in the Major Arcana. You walk in the shadows and you see what others fear to see, which doesn't always mean that life is beautiful. It sometimes means that life is terribly upsetting. It's like, I see this, but you're stronger because of it. You are embracing this power and you're moving forward with the Three of Wands. You're moving towards your goals, towards what you desire, towards where it is that you want to be. You will not be held back. You will not be kept silent, and you will not stop. And as you embrace your love, your joy, your passion, your power, your understanding, you become a student of your mind and of your heart. Your heart and your mind come forward. And you see the way that you are guided. You see what you are moving towards, what you want within your life, what you need within your soul. You see it, you embrace it, you understand it. You learn from it. It brings you wisdom, it brings you beauty. Your subconscious message for this time is you, the Death card, the Lord of Shadows in the Major Arcana. You see the pain. You see the very essence of yourself. And that is why this is so intense. There are no lies, just simple truths. And those truths can break your heart, but they can also be the most emboldening, empowering thing about you during this time. You see the essence of yourself. You will not be held back. You will not be kept silent. You will move forward. And this is so much more intense than I thought it was going to be. And it's like, I see me. I honor me. And I will move forward for me. And for those that I love the most. Because that's really what you're concerned with. And as you do so, you know your truth. And you see it much more clearly than before. It moves you to your subconscious chakra message, which is peace. That is going to be so important for you. Not to fall victim to the chaos, because that'll just be easy. Embrace your peace. Embrace your grace. Have it flow through your crown chakra. Yeah, I just feel this tremendous weight being lifted off. This tremendous, anger, frustration, doubt, fear being washed away. And as you embrace this peace, you embrace your subconscious spirit animal, which is the Wombat spirit. Be at home. Be at home within your soul, within yourself. Be at home within your life. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe.